All right, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat box. Also, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. It's always nice to see the different countries joining the morning sessions. I already see some people from Belgium, people from Germany. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Loud and clear. Greetings from Cologne. Good morning, good morning. Of course, Germany in the building. Sound check. Yes. Amazing. Good. Loud and clear. Amazing, amazing. Good. Let's get this thing started. So let's go over the price traps from yesterday. Yesterday, we had some interesting movements. First of all, let's start with the price traps that didn't break out yet. So Euro AUD was the first one. We didn't have a breakout. We just rejected from the support zone. That's why we wait for a 1 hour candle closure below the lows to really confirm the breakout and confirm which direction we are going. So for Euro AUD, we didn't see anything happening. Same thing for GJ, so pound GPY. Market did not break out. So if we don't have any breakouts, we do not have any opportunities to react. All right, so we didn't have any directions here. It's still in between the price reps. It's still in between the market structure. So we can simply keep this price trap and wait if we can get a breakout today, yes or no. Stuttgart in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Extended your stop loss. Okay, on UJ, I will go over UJ in a moment. There we go. So that's pound JPY. Next one is AUD NZD. We did see that breakout already happening while we were on the session. So I was basically just waiting for that retest to happen. Of course, when it was like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening, we knew that let me go one day back. I warned you guys for this. I told you guys NZD news, the CPY was kicking in at 10:45. So AUD NZD could expect some big impacts, and that's exactly what happened here. We had a massive push to the downside, and I just left it alone because of the news that was coming. All right, so that's it for AUD NZD. Was there an opportunity to buy? To be honest, absolutely not. All right, if you were looking to buy this thing just while the news was happening, it's better to stay away from the charts for like 30 minutes before, 1 hour before, to 30 minutes, 1 hour after. Okay, so good. That was AUD NZD. Let's keep it moving here because we did have some opportunities where we had a potential reaction. Let's first talk about GN. For GN, I was already waiting for a second retest after we saw that engulfing candle during the session. We had a way too big stop loss, so I skipped that one. All right. Market went back to the zone and was consolidating for the whole day until again the news. All right, so again here with GN, there wasn't really an opportunity during the night. All right, market went a little bit higher, but that's not really the move we are looking for. Okay, so let's move on to UJ. For UJ, I did react. We did have some good price action. So market broke out, came back to the retest. We see this spinning top on the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame was also showing us some bearish confirmations here, and then we had that 50-minute time frame engulfing, which confirmed for me that price was ready to go down, and this didn't happen. So market shoot it all the way back up, hit a stop loss, and started breaking structure. So for me personally, I just left UJ alone because the market was starting to break that structure. Okay, now we are really kind of pulling back here. But I don't like the structure anymore. I don't like the chart anymore. So I'm going to just leave UJ alone for today. Good. Then we have the opportunities where we could react on. Same thing here with AUD NZD. This was a straight stop loss. Market came back for that retest. We had that engulfing candle during the session. It was way too big for me. So I never go above a 25 pip stop. And then market came back, started to attack the supply zone and create some good price action here. This was still in the afternoon, all right? So I know the NZD news was coming, but we had so much time to really get that move in before the news. So what we see is rejection on the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame was also showing us some good price action here, and 50-minute time frame was showing this morning star right over here. This was really the morning star I personally reacted on. This was, you see, it wasn't even 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was like, okay, we have time enough before the news. But yeah, market just didn't do anything. Was consolidating and waiting on the news, and then pushed all the way down. Okay, for NZD USD, the saddest thing about this one, we had this engulfing candle, but market never triggered this idea. Okay, so the 1 hour candle was the only candle we could potentially react on. This was during the or just after the session that this closed out, and yeah, we had like an opportunity of 10 or 15 pips stop loss, but market went all the way down, attacking the lows, so attacking the target zones we were looking for. So it wasn't really a good decision to leave your entries open because our targets were already hit. Okay, so let's remove everything on NZD USD. Maybe I will trap it again on the end of the session. I will see. But this was for NZD USD. Market never triggered that reaction point. Okay. Okay. For Euro Pound, what have we seen? Breakout, retest. Market was rejecting massively at this point. 30-minute time frame was also showing us not really a lot, but if you mix that 1 hour time frame together with your 15-minute, you have seen that you had this beautiful evening star on the 50-minute time frame, which triggered the reaction point, and now we are stuck in a consolidation. All right, we had a 5 pip stop loss potential, 15 pips take profit, 1 on 3 risk to reward. Nothing happened yet, so we will have to wait. Yeah, during London, I'm pretty sure right now we will get some movements in at like 9:15. We have a lot of Euro news. 9:30, a lot of Euro news. So I expect the market to shoot to my stop loss or take profits. It doesn't matter for me. All right. Isn't that a break-even trade for me personally? No, I'm still running. Why? Because I'm always the person who is using a 20 pip rule. All right, if we go 20 pips in profit, then I go break even. Okay, you took 8 pip stop. Yeah, that's also possible if you just want to make sure and give the market enough room to breathe. That's also of course possible. Then you simply go for that 24 pip take profit, which is a 1 on 3 risk to reward. All right, so let's see how it plays out. At this point, we never went 20 pips in profit. I think it was only 12 pips, something like that. So for me personally, I just yeah, let it run. Okay. Nope, I don't wait for the market to leave the zone again. I just basically react the moment I see the price action. Here with the Euro Pound, it was good because we were at that lower high and we were rejecting pretty hard. So for me, it was everything was in place. Okay, so I simply reacted. Good. Then we have Euro JPY. Euro JPY gave a lot of different opportunities here. Market broke out, came back for the retest. We saw some messy movements here, but after that, market like went back in the normal movements that we are used to, and we had different opportunities there. All right, you had 30 minutes engulfings, you had 50 minutes engulfings. If you went for this is the lowest one. You had a 20 pip stop, 40 pip take profit, 1 on 2 risk to reward should be in the bag. And then if we're talking about a stop loss on Euro NZD and a stop loss on USD JPY, it's already covered with only one trade. Okay, yeah, I know messy moves in EJ. I was waiting the whole day yesterday. Yeah, we shall see. The take profit for me is hit right now. Risk free everything. I'm expecting Euro JPY to maybe push a little higher today, and then make the move that we were looking for. But we shall see. We are basically just waiting on the next price action. Okay. Then we had AUD JPY. AUD JPY broke out, came back for the retest, beautifully filled up that imbalance zone here on the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame was also showing some good price action and rejection from that supply zone. And we had also a 15-minute engulfing over here, which allowed you to go for a 10 to 15 pip stop. Market went for 52 pips in profit. So normally you should have a 1 on 2 or 1 on 3 risk to reward on this idea. Okay, so if you're now counting again, and for example, even if Euro Pound right now go to stop loss, which are 3 stop losses in one day, Euro JPY and AD JPY are already taking care of that. All right, this is risk management. That's why we are so tight in our risk management, and that's also why we are using these kind of risk to rewards. All right, if you're using a 1-on-2 risk to reward, at least you're giving yourself way more room for the market or for your strategy to really play its role, especially with the risk to reward. Okay, so good. That's it for the review of the pairs today. There were some opportunities. It wasn't really the best market. We are used to better markets, let me say it like that. But yeah, we did had some opportunity. Wasn't AJ just 1 hour time frame confirmation? No, together with that 50-minute time frame, you got a lot of confirmations over there. And even if you missed out on that first opportunity, you still had just after spread hour, if I'm not mistaken, you had an evening star, you had an engulfing candle at 1. So you did had some extra opportunities over here to react on. But right over here, we had a 50-minute engulfing. 30-minute time frame was showing you, yeah, a kind of evening star, not really the most convincing one, but because of that 50-minute and 1 hour time frame, it really confirmed for me that the market was ready to go. All right, so good. That's it. Hope this makes sense. Can you give me a review on this one from yesterday? I have no question, bro. I always thought our entry need to be on the EMA, or is it this way? Yeah, it depends a little bit where your EMA is at that specific moment. I personally don't really care about the EMA just sitting below my price. As long as market not like, how do I say it properly? So of course, this is the ideal moment with the EMA 50, but you won't see this happen always, all right? Sometimes you will see that market is like just below or just above your EMA 50. And that's what it said in my rules in the past. For the people who have seen my rules a lot of times, your EMA has to be close, above, or below, all right? So it doesn't really matter if you're just below price. And that was the fact here with ADJPY. What is this Euro Canadian? First of all, for Euro Canadian, if I'm looking at the price action, it's looking pretty good. But if I zoom out, I just don't like this chart. All right, that's the very first thing I want to say about that idea, that price trap is the price action is just not what we are looking for. We are not in a trending market. We are consolidating for over a month right now. So I want to see a massive breakout or a movement that the market is showing me like, okay, we are back in a trending direction, and then I will start trapping Euro CAD again. All right, but price action wise, to be honest, this is good, right? You had your engulfing candles, you had everything. So candlestick wise, it was good. Price trap wise, I shouldn't trap this. All right, that's also why it wasn't in between the pairs from yesterday. Could you take a look? What is this Canadian CHF? It's a CHF pair. So first of all, I don't like that. Market came back for the retest. Yes, it came fully back. All right, so that 1 hour is looking okay. 30-minute is showing you evening stars, and 50-minute is also showing you some engulfing candles. To be honest, you didn't really do something wrong. You had your breakouts, you had your retest, you had your price action and point. Market just decided to push higher. All right, and this is something that will happen. This is yeah. You will keep on seeing these kind of things, that market just doesn't go in your direction. All right, you cannot expect the market to go in your direction 100% of the time, and that's again why we use proper risk management and tight risk management plans, because the market can do whatever the market wants to do. All right, good. So I'm going to take a look if we have some new price traps for today, if the market is offering us something. Before I start with that, of course, we do have a lot of news today. We have Euro news, we have pound news. The whole morning is like Euro and pound red and orange flags. And then in the afternoon from 3:45 till 4:30, We do have some red news Canadian and red news USD. Do I expect the biggest moves? Not really, but we will see some impact. All right. So 50 minutes before, 30 minutes after, 30 minutes before. Just be aware of it, okay, that the market is preparing some big news events coming. All right. Yeah, indeed. I was looking for Euro JPY, same thing. For a new trap here, market created obviously a new high and a new low. So we can use this and see if the market shows us any directions for today. Okay. Second one is Euro JPY. There we go. Let me first check if I deleted all my alerts. Yes, I did. Just to give you a heads up, make sure to keep your alerts log clean so you don't get alerts all the time for nothing. All right. It can get very messy if you're not taking care of your alerts. GA and USD cap. I do understand your vision on GA here because of this. I think you trapped it like this, right? Or did you took the whole move, like this high and this low? Let me know. Yes. All right. Good. And UCAT was it? So break resistance and then break of the support. Euro pound maybe. Let me check. I will first go over the other ones. So UCAT was the next. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's looking pretty good. We have some structure here. Let's see if we can finally follow up this uptrending market. This is more like a 4-hour pullback here. So maybe today is the day we will break out of these resistance zones and follow up on the uptrending movements. Just be aware, Canadian news and USD news is in front of us. Right. There we go. Resistance breakout and then support. Then what was the next one? ADJPY. I don't like ADJPY at this point. It's not really, we're not really having clean structure. You could say like, okay, let's go for the next breakout retest because we already had this one, break retest, then this one, break retest, another break retest. But at this point, I don't want to get involved with ADJPY at this point. I just don't like structure. I'm doubting too much, and when I'm in doubt, I get out. So that's the next question. I'm doubting on CAD JPY. When you're in doubt, same thing for me. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it alone. All right. Euro pounds. Let me check. Yes, of course, we're still running it. For me personally, I just want to add a new support on this one and see if we can break out again to the downside here to follow up on this downtrending movement. Let's see if it's possible, yes or no. If market turns around, it needs to break the structure we had yesterday, for me personally, to really get the confirmation of the uptrending movement. It depends. If we keep breaking lows and respecting downtrending structure, yes, of course. But if we start breaking up again, then maybe you could start thinking about pulling out your order. All right, but of course you should be taking partials all the way down. You're running it from Monday, so I think Monday. This is Friday. Okay, this will be your entry. So yeah, as long as we keep respecting these highs and we do not break above these, you're good. All right, but if we start breaking above this, then we are like changing in direction, and then it's possible that market will start climbing higher again. But of course, you should be taking partials all the way down. So for example, you can use this TDI I've explained this a lot in the past, how you can use this. You simply want to see price coming out of the Bollinger Bands and create like this shark fin, all right? And then you're able to take some partials, okay? For euro pound, let me put a red flag on this back. All right, there we go. I'm gonna check everything now. I first went through the pairs. You guys were sending out. All right. Euro NZD. I'm gonna leave Euro NZD. I don't like it. Not convinced about the chart, the market structure, the chart. And it looks like this will be it for today. Oh, okay, NZD Canadian. I do like it. I do like the structure. Very easy, very clean. Yeah, TDIGM. That's the shark money. Never heard about it? First time you're seeing it, or normally you should, if you followed me in the past, you should see it. I'm bullish on gold. What's your opinion? I'm gonna check in a moment. I'm going through the pairs right now, so give me a moment, and I will give you my direction or my view on gold. Yeah, indeed. It always can give you like that moment or that clear moment to pull out. All right. This is a problem a lot of people have is an exit strategy. If they're running profits, they get greedy, so they think like it's gonna drop even more, and it's gonna drop more and more and more. So I'm not pulling out everything or anything. But this tool or this indicator can really help you have very strict and obvious rules to pull out some profits. All right, and believe me, taking partials will get you a long way. A lot of people are greedy and do not take any partials, but you will learn it. If you're one of these persons that never take partials and always want to run for the absolute take profit, you will learn it. The market will teach you. Pretty sure about that. The market always humbles you. So ends the USD. I like it. That's the next one. Let's see what we will do today. Break resistance, and then we have the breakout of the support. There we go. UJ. Nope, I don't like it. Canadian JPY. Nope. Gold. Let me check. To really put a direction on gold, I will have to go on the higher time frames. What's the daily saying here? At this point, to be honest, I'm bullish. I want to. The long-term trend is bullish. All right. This 1 hour time frame is going in a bear, or is going short for a few weeks now. But on the long term, I do expect gold to move up. All right. You could trap it like this, but I just don't like it. I just don't like what I'm seeing here. So I'm gonna leave gold like it is. Which TDIGM? Pretty simple. TDIGM. It's the one with the most uses. You see, this is the first one. And then setting wise, it's nothing changed. All right, so let me show you. I just used the default settings 21, 34, 7, 2. And then with style, I did change the colors, but that's it. All right, all the other settings are exactly the same, like you will find them. With pleasure, with pleasure. There we go. Good. So these will be the price traps for today. 7 in total. That's more than enough. So we have GJ, GBP, AUD. We also have Euro Pound and USD Canadian. Euro Pound right now is yeah, consolidating a bit. I'm curious. Will we push below these lows? Yes or no? We shall see. We shall see. Only news will tell this time. All right. So good. Then we have NZD Canadian and NZD USD. Pretty simple, just waiting for breakouts and retests. Exactly the same thing with Euro JPY here. So yeah, 7 price traps, more than enough, right? Looking some good opportunities. Don't force yourself, of course. If it isn't today, it will be tomorrow. If it isn't tomorrow, it will be the next day. All right. For the rest, during the night, we do not have any news, so it will be a calm Asian session. So yeah, you can basically let your trades run during the night. I don't expect a lot to happen. Okay. Good. To end off, let's go over the crypto charts. Always nice. I didn't do it yesterday because yes, I will show you. NZD USD, right? NZD USD. So I didn't go over yesterday because I just simply didn't have any time. I just wanted to jump on and share my price traps. But for Bitcoin today or this week, we have something interesting happening here. First of all, don't say I didn't told you that the ETF wouldn't do anything. All right, I didn't even expect the market to drop after that release and the approval. And this is exactly what is happening. If you go to the recordings on YouTube, I'm talking about a drop for the last couple of weeks. And now we are getting there because we are starting to break that structure. All right, so we are really getting below the bullish lows that we're creating right over here. We still need to look out for this little demand zone over here. So we will see. This is the next information we will get from the charts if we start breaking below these movements. But what you can do right now, for me personally, if I'm looking for some intraday day trades, I want to see like that 4-hour supply zone getting hit to have like your first opportunity. All right. If market does not respect this, we can still go higher to get that second supply. This is still the 4-hour supply, and then if we go to the daily, okay, then we can still, if we do not respect these two zones, we can still go higher and start filling up imbalances and get higher into the daily supply zones. All right. But in my opinion, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna put limits right now. I just want to see the market get back to these zones and see how it will react once we are back. All right. Do we get rejection? Do we just shoot straight through it? This is only what the market only we're gonna show us the moment it is there. All right. So patiently waiting and seeing what the market will show us the upcoming week. But at this point, I'm bearish, and I want to see the market really getting back to at least these 28, maybe 27, 26, or get out these liquidity moments over here and get all the way back to 20K. All right, let's see if we can get there. Yes or no? Right now, I'm not saying we will get there. These are just targets I'm looking for. And once the market starts breaking demand zones right over here, and we are really creating that downtrending structure, I will be looking at these zones. At this point, I'm still waiting till that downtrend is really confirming with lower highs and so on. All right. If you want to see an example like how it should look or how it can look, just watch the previous all-time high. All right. What have we seen? Market breaks the daily lows, does a little retest over here. You see, we break below these lows. We keep on breaking bullish structure. We get the retest in and boom, market starts dropping, gets back to the zones, gets below it. I don't know where we're going to get, of course. I'm not going to predict anything, but just know what I'm looking for and why I am looking for these kind of things. All right. I've been in these charts for since 2018. I think since 2019, I'm watching every single daily candle, so I know a little bit how this chart is moving. All right. Do you think the halving will be bullish quite after it, or do you think it will be bearish first? The halving, in my opinion, the halving is always bullish. If you watch the halving on when it happened every time, I'm not sure on which chart I put it on all the halvings. Yeah, this is it. This is it. All right. So every vertical line is a halving. All right. And if we just analyze the past, every time a halving has happened, market have never dropped back. All right. So it started. It's not gonna shoot like crazy, but it just moved up. All right. We didn't see a pullback. We just moved up. All right. What we see is before the halving that we have some pullbacks. All right, so let's go to the next one. This is the first one. Let's go to the second. Where is it? Uh, I think I missed one here, but here's the other one. All right. So if we now take a look, what do we see? Before the bull, we see pullbacks, we see consolidation, and then after we have bullish movements. All right. Same thing here. This is just based on history. Okay, this is not about opinions or that kind of stuff. It's just market history. Right over here we also had a halving, and like you can see, massive consolidation slash retracement, and then after the halving we still had some consolidation, but then we moved straight up. All right, so if I base myself on how the halving has worked out in the history, I don't expect any drops. I do expect drops right now, but I don't expect any drops after it. I think 5 months after the halving, BTC reaches all-time high, every time the same, or six, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't analyze it that way, how long it takes to get the whole all-time high. I do believe you, of course, that like 6 months after the halving, we usually see these kind of all-time highs created. But I just know that halvings are very bullish for Bitcoin. But just ask yourself the question. This is a supply and demand question. If there is less Bitcoins created, so less Bitcoins coming onto the market, what is it going to do with the price? This is simple supply and demand knowledge. If there is less demand, or how do I say it? What is demand? What is supply? I always mix these two up. Let me just say it like that. If there are less Bitcoins to give out, but there are more people asking for it, what is it going to do with price? Just an easy question. Let your mind think right now. Price increase. Pretty simple, right? Just logic. So what do we expect if there is a halving? Less Bitcoin are created because of the halving. But the demand or the ask for Bitcoin will go skyrocket because the ETFs, people starting to see the opportunity, and so much more. All right. Yeah, supply and demand is just price. That's it. That's how I see it. All right. So that's a very important one. Always ask yourself these kind of questions, and you will get your answers. Okay. So let's see what the upcoming days slash weeks will do. If you want to know the halving, if I'm not mistaken, you can just search it on Google, and you will find the clocks that are taking away. So for example, here, or maybe the second one, doesn't really matter. What is it? Normally you will find yourself clock. Nope. Let me take the next one. There we go. Here we have the clock. So 85 days left, 19 hours, and so on. So April 19th is right over here. So I'm not sure. It changes also. All right. So we will only notice like the exact date. The exact date. We will only notice like 1 week upfront, 2 weeks upfront, something like that. It changes, all right? It depends on how fast the blocks are made and that kind of stuff. Good. So good. I'm gonna leave it with that. We have 7 price traps for today. We have some interesting charts on the crypto. So let's see what the charts has to offer. Always make sure to just keep your rules. Always follow your trading plan, your investment plans, of course, with Bitcoin, for example. And keep a tight risk management plan and always follow your rules. So I'm gonna close off the Zoom call for this morning. I'm gonna drop the recording on the YouTube channel, and we see each other back tomorrow morning, of course. Do you speak Dutch or Flemish? Flemish, it's more Flemish, but Dutch also. If I go to the Netherlands and I talk Dutch or Flemish, they will understand me. So yeah. Good. Yes, indeed. Good. I'm gonna keep it with this for today. Enjoy this beautiful day, and we see each other back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. for a brand new session. See you soon, guys. Ciao, ciao.